Welcome to episode 168 of the Lone Hockey Podcast, where today we're going to be talking about some standouts in today's matchup between the Devils and the Rangers. And it was a shutout victory from the Devils. They ended up winning 5-0. They've been a wagon as of late. They've just been so good, so fun to watch. I feel like a lot of their top guys just continue to get better, and a lot of the guys that have been on the team last year who are a little bit on the younger side have continued to get better as well. So I didn't notice many standouts from the Rangers, so we'll just stick with the Devils here. And Jack Hughes, of course, 2 goals and assists, 3 points, 3 shots on goal, and he was just dynamic all game. I wrote about him in my article today, how he did a great job on his goal of being able to leverage underhandle and also being able to leverage his hip pocket. I feel like a lot of players in the modern day era, they tend to rely on their hip pocket a lot, which is a really good thing because they're able to add a little bit more of a deceptive layer to their puck skill and their hockey sense. And Jack Hughes is one of those young premier playmakers in the league who's one of the best at being able to do that, and he's really skilled at doing it, and he's really good at hiding deception within his puck skill and being able to weaponize that. So he was really good all throughout the game, really fun to watch as a playmaker, as a pass first player, but also a goal scorer now as well. I feel like he's really evolved as a scorer, and that's continued to get better for himself. And then his line mate and essentially a clone version of him, Jesper Bratt, who is just as fun to watch when you watch those two together. I remember watching Trevor Zegras and Jack Hughes on a line when they were on the US NTDP when they were playing with the A-teens, and very similar effect. Like Zegers has that similar playmaking effect to Brat, and now with those two on a line together now with Hughes and Brat, those two are just super dynamic together. They're very similar in terms of how they play stylistically in transition in the ozone and just being able to have pace to their games. And Jesper Brad's one of the best young wingers in the league, one of the most underrated players in the league by far. And he's super talented, super fun to watch, super fun to watch as a passer, and super dynamic with the puck on his stick as well. Luke Hughes with 2 assists in this game. I felt like I noticed a lot from him, and he's taken a big step forward this year as well. I really liked his playmaking ability, his ability to activate in transition. I feel like he's carrying rushes more this season. He's just more of an offensive threat, and he had some good offense to his game last year as well. But this year, he's even more of an offensive threat. He's more relied upon the power play. He's more relied upon an even strength to play bigger minutes and also play more defensive minutes as well. So it's a really good sign to see really good growth from him thus far. Timo Meyer, who I've really liked throughout the season thus far for New Jersey, had 2 points, a goal and an assist, and has been fun to watch as well. Kind of that bigger power forward type player who can combine that small area skill and that small forward skill with the puck on his stick. I feel like he's super skilled when it comes to being able to make plays, being able to generate plays, and being able to be a scorer. And he's very effective at doing that as well. Timo Maya is a guy you want to have in many different strengths, many different components of the offense. And he's so good as an all-around playmaker, an all-around passer, and a goal scorer as well. Dawson Mercer, very competitive player, goal and assist for him, just the tenacity, the forechecking ability. He's hardened as F1. He's good as F2 support when needed. But I really notice him a lot when he's forechecking as F1. I feel like those wingers on New Jersey, they're really skilled at being able to leverage that tenacity aspect of their game and really get in fast on the forecheck. Dawson Mercer is one of the better players on the Devils when being able to forecheck with pace and a little bit more angles in terms of the details in his forechecking. So really noticeable there and created a lot of volume within his shots as well. And then I like Dougie Hamilton's game, the quick one-touch plays and how he's making plays with the puck and his stick, how he was able to make passes in transition and lead guys up ice. He's very effective at doing a lot of different elements for the Devils from the back end in this game. And I've really liked his game. I really like his offensive ability and his all-around ability and that steady presence for them back there as well. Just a all-around very reliable player. Nico Hischier had 1 assist in this game. I noticed him as a two-way shutdown player who can shut plays down at many different strengths. He's relied upon in the PK. He can block shots. He can sacrifice his body. He's not afraid to do any of that, and just has that warrior-like mentality defensively and offensively. He's continued to get better as a goal scorer and has really evolved to more of a goal scoring type player, which is really good to see and has allowed him to be more versatile in his playmaking ability offensively as well. So a lot of different standouts throughout this game for New Jersey, especially their top players and their marquee players.